Hey YouTube, this is Trains and Destinations, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing this Lenovo ThinkPad. But this isn't your standard Lenovo ThinkPad. In fact, this is actually a Chromebook. So specifically, this is a Lenovo ThinkPad Chromebook, and if you look on the side here, this is a this here is a ThinkPad 11e Chromebook. So this is the Lenovo ThinkPad 11e, and I'm not sure when this was introduced. I think it was in 2016 or 2017. Anyway, I got this open box. I won it in an auction on eBay for $60, so this was a pretty good deal. So I got it for $60 plus shipping and all that. So as you can see, looking around the box, it is a pretty thick box. As you can see, this is thicker than your average laptop box, but there isn't a lot to be said about this. You just have your battery caution, and like I said, on the side it has really just the name of the laptop, but that's about it. So I got this laptop because I want to re-experience Chrome OS, and I say this because I was at one point a heavy Chromebook user. I used nothing but Chromebooks from 2012 through 2018, but since then I've switched to Windows because I now game on Steam, as well as I need Windows for video editing purposes. So obviously with this YouTube channel, I need to video edit. You can't really video edit on a Chromebook, and so for the last 2 years I've been using Windows laptops. But I bought this just to re-experience Chrome OS, and also because I believe, or rather I think I'll be making a video on does Chrome OS make sense in 2020? I don't know, something like that. Just a video exploring Chrome OS. For what people do Chromebooks work for? Are Chromebooks even still worth to buy? That sort of thing. And so I did get this laptop. I might get another one. Stay tuned for that. But for this video, I'm just going to do a quick unboxing. So these are most common in schools, and I know this because when I was in high school, pretty much all the kids got these Chromebooks. So unfortunately, as a senior in high school at the time, I did not get a Chromebook because for the 2017-2018 school year, they only were giving out Chromebooks to the lower class students, so 9th graders, etc. And I think now at my high school, everyone has a Chromebook, but at the time, only freshmen were getting Chromebooks, and they got this specific model. So these ThinkPad Chromebooks are very common in middle schools, high schools, etc. And that's because of the fact that this is meant to be a rugged laptop. So I believe, I'm not sure if it's just for this Chromebook, but pretty much all education-specific Chromebooks, education-spec Chromebooks are built to be rugged. They're built to withstand drops from around 2 feet, I think. They're built to withstand 2-foot drops, so such as, someone, say, the laptop falls out of a kid's backpack, or it falls off a kid's desk. The laptop's supposed to survive that with no issues. The keyboards are designed to be splash resistant, so if a kid accidentally spills their drink on the keyboard, it'll be fine. I believe the screens are supposed to be scratch resistant. So the keyboards are spill resistant, and the screen is scratch resistant. And so yeah, these things are built to be rugged because, like I said, kids are going to be handling this. So, and as you can see, unboxing it, wow, this thing is heavy. So I'll just bring this up to the camera, and you can see this thing is heavy. They have a very thick plastic on the back. You can see this thing is very thick. As you can see, this is a very thick laptop, and as I bring it closer to the camera, we'll examine the ports on this guy. So on the right hand side, you have a headphone jack, USB 3.0, I believe, could be 2.0, 3.0, I'm not sure, and HDMI. And on the other side, another USB port, and this is where you put in your power connector. Oh, and you also have a SD card slot. On the back, you have a little vent. There's no fan in here, but it does have a vent. And there we go. Oh, this might be a 2-in-1. Let's see. Is this the 2-in-1 model? No. So as you can see, oh, it's turning on. So yeah, this is not the 2-in-1, but they do make a 2-in-1 variant of this. Oh, let me move this over. So there you go. Yep. And there we go. That's how it is. So anyway, I'm going to take the camera off my tripod and we'll take a closer look at this. Okay, so this is a first-hand look. So as you can see, you have your Intel stickers. I believe this has an Intel Celeron processor. I'm not exactly sure what specific Celeron is in it, but it is an Intel Celeron. As you can see here, Lenovo Education Series. You got your little light, because, like I said, this is a ThinkPad. And then this is your display. It's an 11.6-inch 1366 by 768 display. It is, I believe, scratch resistant. And then this is the keyboard, your spill resistant keyboard, as well as, like I said, you can't pluck the keys off of this. Now, in terms of the controls, this is a Chromebook, so it's pretty much laid out like any other Chromebook. So at the top, if you're not familiar with Chrome, Chromebooks have a slightly different layout. So instead of cap locks, you have a little search key. And then when, up here, you have an escape key, forward and back for when you're on web pages. This key, I believe, puts you into full screen mode, so it'll get rid of your, like the bottom bar, it'll get rid of your bottom and top bars and pretty much put you in full screen mode. You hit this button to switch between apps, and then this is your brightness control, as you can see. Leave it there. And then this is your volume controls right here, and your power button. So, how's the keyboard? Now, Lenovo ThinkPads are known for having pretty good keyboards. Now, I've never used this before, but let's try it out. That's pretty good. Oh, oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, nope. Let's go back to English. And as you can see, I'm using the trackpad. Chromebooks always have good trackpads. As you can see, this is a very accurate trackpad. Chromebooks were pretty much the first laptop, like some of the first laptops to ditch your traditional, right and left click and just have just a full island style trackpad. I need to get out of this. Where's the United States? Come on, where's the United States? Well, I'll figure this out. Later. So you can see I put it. Oh, okay. Well, it's back in English, but that's the wrong country. Let's see if I can find the U.S. Why is it hard to find the U.S. on here? Oh, come on. We're almost there. There you go. I think that's correct. Alright, but anyway, now that that's done, the keyboard itself feels fine. Alright, let's do some typing here. Let's do some typing here. This is a good keyboard. Like, as you can sound, there's a lot of travel, lots of feedback. The keys are nicely spaced out. It's really nice. Yeah, this is a nice keyboard. I really like it. As you can see, it's loud, it's clicky, very deep travel. The display itself looks pretty nice, as you can see, and it does tilt back a full 180 degrees. And, I mean, just look at the borders. As you can see, this thing has very thick borders. So, again, this is a rugged little machine right here. But yeah, this thing is built really well, so this can definitely survive an impact. And as you can see here, you have a little rubber bumper around the side. So yeah, this is really nice, and I'm glad I was able to pick it up. But yeah, but anyway, the reason why the hinges look like this is because there is a 2-in-1 variant of this available. This one is not the 2-in-1, but there is a 2-in-1 version available. And yeah, this is pretty heavy. It is kind of thick, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, and surprisingly, it's not fingerprinted, even though it's an all-black laptop. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The last thing I'll show you is just this is the power adapter. You can tell this is a bit older because you got the old-fashioned Lenovo logo. So I think this is from 2016 or so. And then this has this is pretty much the power connector you get of every single ThinkPad there is. And then there's the other part of the charger, which surprisingly it's a two-prong charger. It's only two plugs on here, so that's a little surprising. And then other than that, you just got your paperwork, and then just the controls. So yeah, as you can see, there are two variants of this. You got the ThinkPad 11e and then the ThinkPad Yoga 11e. So they're basically the same thing, but the Yoga has that, a touch screen and a 360-degree hinge, and it gives you initial setup and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's about it. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing of this Lenovo ThinkPad Chromebook.